On September 2nd, 1945, the Japanese surrendered, ending World War II. Of course, Missouri played a big role in that historical event. KOMU8's Diana Fedorova is here in the studio with details.
In 1945, General Douglas MacArthur, Supreme Commander for the Allied powers, said, "A great tragedy has ended, a great victory has been won. The entire world is quietly at peace." He made his speech on board of the USS Missouri battleship.
So that's something I'm going to keep forever.
Sam Busman speaks warmly about his memories.
I started working with the USS Missouri back in 1986.
He even rode the battleship on her last cruise.
It was really something special.
The ship's history is what makes it more special. The official end of the Second World War happened on board the Missouri.
Harry Truman had become president since he was the commander-in-chief, and he always considered the Missouri to be his ship. The Missouri became the ship that the surrender happened on September 2nd.
That morning, military officials were not entirely sure the Japanese would surrender. Every gun on the ship was loaded, and there were 1,000 planes in the air.
9 o'clock in the morning, both Douglas MacArthur and Admiral Chester Nimitz came out of the captain's cabin and saw that the Japanese were not in place yet. So they turned around, went back inside their cabin, because it was symbolically important for the Japanese delegation to wait for them rather than vice versa.
And that's why the commemorative ceremony starts at 9:02 on the 2nd of September for the last 20 years. Next year will be the 75th anniversary.
USS Missouri Memorial Association is trying to find any of the crew members who were on board September 2nd of 1945, and they'd like for them to come out and be their guest of honor.
Busman is also planning to be in Pearl Harbor next year.
You know, the Missouri is, it's our ship. You know, it's named for our great state.
And it is a living memory of the peace restored after the devastating war.
You can see the photos from this year's commemorative celebration at Pearl Harbor. Next year, the Battleship Missouri Memorial will be a part of the national activities and celebrations to mark the 75th anniversary of the end of the war. In the studio, Diana Fedorova, KOMU8 News.
All right, temperatures are